So today I have what might be the best fully featured receiver you can buy right now, the Denon X4500H. Stick around. Perfect. Hey guys, it's Villaman here, and on this channel we help you find and get the most out of the tech that entertains you. So if you're into that, then hit that subscribe button and come along for the ride. So as I said, I think this might be the best fully featured receiver you can buy right now. It's the Denon X4500H, and it's a 9.2 channel receiver, but it can process up to 11.2 channels. So you can have, say, a Dolby Atmos configuration from 5.2.4 all the way up to 7.2.4 if you want to go all out. And one of the reasons why I think that is because a few years ago when I was building my home theater, I actually bought its predecessor, the X4300H, and it has been great since I've had it. But since I'm now currently reviewing the 2019 model TVs like the LG C9, which has things like ALLM, auto low latency mode, and EARC, then I need a more modern receiver. So what I did is I reached out to Denon, and they were kind enough to lend me the X4500H. So of course I'll be using it, and I'll be giving you my full review after a few weeks also. Oh, and I also got a few demo discs which I'll be giving away, so stay tuned to the end of the video for details on that. Alright, let's get this thing unboxed. So on the box you can see all the formats that it supports, from Dolby Atmos, IMAX, IMAX Enhanced, which is not on there, that's a firmware update, and HEOS, which, fun fact, I actually use HEOS as my whole home audio system. And the receiver actually has a Zone 2 which powers 2 patio speakers outside. Alright. Okay, there's a lot here to unpack. First is the welcome to the HEOS family. These are actually important. These are the markers, these are the labels actually for the speaker wires. So you can label all the speaker wires that are connected to the receiver. And the Wi-Fi Bluetooth antenna. This is basically the antenna bag. And we have the remote. It looks exactly the same as previous years. Then we have the Rocket Shuttle calibration mic stand. So you use this, you assemble this to actually do the Odyssey 32 calibration in your room. And Odyssey is one of the better calibration systems out there. Batteries, Odyssey calibration mic, power cable. Now we have the main event. Well, it looks very nice, I can give it that. And the back. Now these are where you install both antennas that are in the packaging. It has 7 HDMI inputs, 2 monitor outputs, and also a Zone 2 HDMI output. So say if you want to have a separate TV with a stereo system, it'll have its own picture signal, and you can also configure the Zone 2 audio to support that. It also has pre-outs where you can actually attach an external amplifier to it. And this is the 12-volt trigger if you want to attach, say, an amplifier and have the power triggered when you turn on and off the receiver. That's how you would connect that. And these are the binding posts where you would connect your speakers, of course. So for your legacy devices, this part of the panel is how you connect it. It also supports coaxial and optical digital audio in. It's a 9.2 channel receiver, but it can process up to 11.2 channels. It produces 125 watts per channel into 2 channels at 8 ohms. It has DTS:X and Dolby Atmos object-based surround sound decoding, IMAX Enhanced certification, and supports all the major HDR standards, HDR10, Dolby Vision, and Hybrid Log Gamma, and 3 configurable zones of audio-video. It uses Odyssey Multi-EQ X32 for room calibration and has support for Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistants. So the installation was a couple days ago, and right now the receiver is connected to my Outlaw Model 5000 amp, which is driving my Pioneer Elite Andrew Jones design speakers. But going forward, I'll be testing out the Prime Pinnacles from SVS, so stick around if you want to see all the details behind that. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what these are. Well, you probably saw the title, but yes, these are also some demo discs that Denon sent me. So what I'll be doing is I'll be giving most of them away. So I have 9 of them. I have 3 of each. So I'll be giving away 2 of each because I want some for myself too, of course. But yeah, I'll be giving them away. So the giveaway video will be live at the same time as this video, so you should check it out when you have a chance, if you want one of these discs. But I'll be using them to also test the X4500H because I want to see just how well it performs. And since I'm also reviewing all these 2019 model TVs, then seeing and hearing IMAX enhanced footage will likely be very cool. So one thing I can tell you, and something that has saved me a lot of time, is labeling your cables. So whether that be HDMI, speaker cables, or your RCA cables, make sure they're labeled. Denon includes labels in the packaging and they are very great, but if it's not enough for you, then you can always use markers to mark your cables so you can identify them in the event that you have to move them from receiver to receiver. You know, doing your own home theater brain transplant. But I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any questions or comments, then feel free to leave it in the comments below because I'll be there. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it or found it helpful. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been your friendly neighborhood Villa Man saying peace.